Hello all, welcome to PowerApp full course. You will learn about modern form control in PowerApp. Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. Before going ahead, let me tell you what things you will learn from this video. First, you will learn what is modern form control in PowerApp. Second, comparison of classic form control and modern form control in PowerApp. Third, you will learn the practical implementation of modern form control using CRUD operation in PowerApp. And fourth, you will learn what are the limitations of modern form control in PowerApp. So stay tuned till end of the video so you will learn everything about modern form control in PowerApp. So let's start with the first question. What is modern form control in PowerApp? Before starting the explanation of modern form control, let me show you the end result which you will develop by end of this video. So here I have designed one form screen in which I can add data of job seeker, I can view data of job seeker, I can edit the data of job seeker as well as I can delete the data of job seeker. So this type of end result you will develop using modern form control. So let's start step by step. So first let me tell you what is modern form control in PowerApp. Basically, modern form control is a new form control in PowerApp which is right now in preview. To see that, you need to enable modern themes and control in PowerApp by going to settings. If you don't know, I have already created a video on that. Link is given in the description. So kindly check this out and learn how to enable modern theme and control. So here, if you click on insert, here you will able to see modern form control. So right now, as I told you, it is in a preview mode. So again, what's the meaning of that? The meaning is that still that control is under development from the Microsoft. So they are still doing enhancement in that. But in this video, I will tell you how you can use existing functionality of modern table control. So for that, let me add a new screen. And by clicking here on plus sign, you can add modern form control. And here you can set your data source in which you want to fill data through this modern form control. So here you can see this kind of look and feel after adding modern control. Second thing, I want to tell you that what's the difference between modern form control and classic form control. Let me add the classic form control also. So here you can search for form and here you will see two different type of classic form, edit form and display form. So right now I am adding edit form, and here you can see set the data source also. Now here you can see the design difference. Let me just make it shorten. So here you will able to see the comparison. This design is lightweight design, we can say, and this design is really it's hurt our eye compared to this. So if you compare this form, this design, that is modern form control, looks good in PowerApp. So still you can use classic form control, but if you ask me which form control I should use, I tell you that you should use modern form control. So let me delete this form control because I don't need it, but I just add it to show you the comparison. Let me just click on this and click on delete. So form control is deleted. I don't require. So here you will see this is the form. Here you can change the name of the form by click on rename and write FRM job seeker. Okay, so here form renamed. Now the next thing is that let's see what are the different designing options available in modern form control. So here you can see the fields by clicking here, and automatically these fields are added. You can adjust that fields by just dragging up and down as per your need. You can set the columns, so you can see that by default 3 columns, that means in 3 columns layout your form will display. If you click on 2, your form will look like this. Same way you will see the layout. So you can see that this is the vertical layout and this is the horizontal layout. So if I click this horizontal layout, you will see like this. But this layout is not good according to me. So let me select the vertical layout. But if some time it is needed, I can use it. So here this is that, and here just like a classic form control, there are 3 default modes: edit mode, new mode, and view mode. So as you know that what's the meaning of edit mode, what's the meaning of new mode, and what is the meaning of view mode. So in edit mode you can add data, or you can add some edit some existing information. In new form you can add new data, and in view form you can just see the data, you cannot edit it. So editing is not possible in view mode of the form. So by default mode is edit mode once you add the form. Then later on you can change it. Then these are the different style options which is available. Now here you will see the advanced property. Here in advanced property you can try out different option which is given to you, and you can see some design changes and action changes in form control. The third thing, let me tell you how you can perform CRUD operation using modern form control. So for that, let me add here the gallery control. Okay, so I'm adding vertical gallery. So gallery control is added, and here I am using the same data source, that is job seeker data source. Now before going ahead, let me explain you the data source design. So for that, click on this, and here click on this 3 dot and click on edit data. Now here job seeker table is there, which basically has different columns like full name, date of birth, hobby, marital status, email address, contact information, then 10th percentage, 12th percentage, graduation percentage, and so on. So basically 26 different fields are there. So you can add new fields also, and you can delete the fields which is not required. So basically this is my database which I am using to show you the CRUD operation using form control. Now let me close this and come back here. Here you will see one record is there, and let me adjust the layout of the gallery, that is title and subtitle, and let me adjust the gallery width according to the container. So click on the gallery control, go to the width property and write parent, remove this 640 and write parent dot width. And here what I want, when I click on this, whatever data I have selected, I want to see that. And when I click on new button, so let me add new button also. So click on button, and when I click on this button, new record will be added. So click on this button and give a text as new record or add record, okay, whatever you can see. So this is also a modern button control, you can try it out. Okay, and I'm just adjusting the width, and let's say you can add icon if you want, but I don't want icon. So let me just change the width, not width but height. Okay, width I have already changed. Now when I click on this button, I want to convert this form mode into new form. So for that, click on the button and go to the on select property of button and write new form, and then you should write name of the form. So my form name is job seeker, and complete the bracket. Let me zoom little bit so you will able to see properly. Okay, this is too much zoom. Let me do it 150. Now it's okay. So form mode will change after clicking on new record. Now after form mode change, I want to add whatever data I am inserting in this form control. So for that I need to add one button control. So you can let me add this button control. Okay, here it is added. No, I don't want to add here, but I want to add inside the main container, or you can say where the form is there. So here button control is there, and let me just change the name of the button, or you can say text on the button, save. And you can add icon. Let me show you. Let's say here you can search for the icon. Now icon plus text. So this is the beauty of modern button control, where you can set text as well as icon, which will show on a button control. Now, what I should write on button click event, which will save data in Dataverse table from this modern form control. So for that, click on this button, go to the on select property and write submit form, and then inside the form name, you should write form job seeker, or you can say name of the form, and save it. Now let's test it also. Click run it. Now here nothing is display and button is not looking. So let me just change the design here. Let's see, let me put button on the top. Now it will see properly. Now here you cannot see form. Why? Because the form is in edit mode. But I want to convert my form into new mode. So let me click on this. So here you will able to see the information. So let me add a random dummy information. Let's say experience is 9 years and fields of experience is IT. Full name, let's say Krupa. Then Krupa Patel, surname I have written. Then graduation percentage, let's say 78. Hobby is dance. Then marital status, let's say married. And master percentage is, let's say 67. And 12th percentage 76. And 10th percentage is 78. Now this fields are not arranged in proper format. Generally you can arrange it in a proper format, but just for demo purpose I have taken this, so I did not arrange it. My motive is that I want to show you how you can perform CRUD operation using modern form control. So click on save. So data will be added and automatically form will disappear. That should not happen, but we will fix it later. But let me show you data first. Here go to the data, click on this three dot and click on edit data. So here you will see whatever data we have inserted, you can see. But here date of birth is not inserted, email is not inserted. Why? Because that related fields are not there. So let me just add proper fields so I can add all the information. So click on this form, go to the edit fields and click on add fields and select email. Click on add. Then again click on the add fields. Right now I want to add date of birth also, date of birth, so you can edit. So whatever fields you have added, automatically it will be added in form control. Now after click on save, my form should convert into the new form state. So here you can write submit form and then after you can convert your form into new form, or there is one another property of form control, that is on success property. Let me just go back to form control again and go to the properties window, and here you will see on success. So what should it do on success? So it should convert again into a new form. So new form you can select and then you can write job seeker. So save it and run it. Let me just, now still when I click on it will be there, but let me just write random number finance. Pardon me, I have done spelling mistake. Then I'm recording dummy record. So graduation percentage 66, then reading, marital status unmarried, then master percentage, let's say, is 89, 12th percentage 56, 10th percentage 78, email address, let's say abc@gmail.com, then date of birth, let's say, mm, it's hard to insert dummy data for me, and click on save. So here you will see the form again is converted into a new state. So here when your form is in run mode in first time, it should be in a new state. So click on this form, go to the properties window and convert it into a new. And if you save it and run it, then you will see when you run first time your page, it will look like this. Now I don't want it in a proper window size, I want it in a canvas size. So you will able to see here, and you can see that form is there, but here email address is not there. So you will see dummy data, that you can dummy data, or you can say blank data. So let me fix this. Instead of this email id, I want to display full name, and I want to display the fields of experience rather than email. I want to display fields of experience. So here you will see the data. Now what I want, when I click on this arrow sign, I want to convert this form into edit mode. So go to the form properties and go to the item property of form, and what you should write here, you should write whatever data is selected from the gallery control, that data should display. So you should write gallery. What is the name of the gallery here? The name of the gallery is gallery 1 dot selected. Okay, and just save it. And before that, I want to convert this. When I click on this button, I want to convert this form into edit form. So here I should write edit form, and inside that I should write name of the form, and save it, and let's test it. See here, when I click this, you will see data automatically filled in this form. And if I want to change it, the full name, let's say Rincy, I am adding 2T. So if I save it, you will see the data is changing, and when you click again you will see updated data. So this way you can perform editing of data using modern form control. Now what I want to view data only. So for that, what I can do, let me add new control in that. Let me click on the gallery control and click on edit, and here I want to add one view symbol kind of thing. So let me just edit, and here let me paste it and arrange the size. Okay, when I click on this button, what should happen? So on select, I need to convert this form into view form. So you can write view form, and inside that you should write form name. So let's say job seeker form. So FRM job seeker form, and let's save it and run it. When I click on view, you will see I cannot edit the data, but when I click on this, I am able to edit the data. So that's the difference between edit form and view form. And when I want to delete, so let me add one more icon for delete. Let me just write trash. So here dustbin kind of, or you can say this is the delete symbol is there. And on select property, you can write remove, and then you should write from which table you want to remove data. So I want to remove data from job seeker, and which data. So gallery 1 dot selected data I want to remove. So you can remove like this. Okay, so let me try it out. Let's say I want to delete this. So data will be deleted. And again, here my form is like this. So again I need to convert my form here into the new form state. So here you can write new form and then form name. So after that again no display will not come. So this way you can perform CRUD operation in modern form control. So I hope you understand how you can perform CRUD operation in modern form control. Now it's time for what are the limitations of modern form control. Let me show you the first limitation. If I run this application and if I click on new record, and here this is my cursor. Now if I click this, my cursor will automatically go in the next control. But see, if I change the order of the control, what happened? Click on the edit fields and let's say contact, here I am putting it, then master I am putting it after the marital, okay, here I can see like that, and email ID I want at the top. Okay, so after changing the order of fields, let me save and run it, and let me put my cursor in the first control and let me press tab key. So here you can see the cursor will automatically go to the last control. Now here if I click this here and press tab key, the cursor is going randomly. So here what's happened? Here, the limitation of the modern form control is that if you change the order of a field, then tab index will not maintain properly. Here, in modern form control, you cannot set manually tab index of each control. So this is the limitation of the modern form control. The second limitation of a modern form control is that still it is in a preview mode. That means you cannot use this modern form control in your production environment. Why? Because whatever controls are there in a preview purpose, you can use in a development environment but not in deployment environment. So these are the two limitations of modern form control. So I hope you understand what is modern form control in PowerApps. Now it's time for quick summary, whatever you have learned from this video. So from this video, first you learn what is modern form control in PowerApps. Second, you learn the difference between modern form control and classic form control. Third, you perform CRUD operation using modern form control. Fourth, you learn the limitation of modern form control. Before that, let me ask one question to you. If you are working with modern form control, what are the problems you have faced during your development? Comment your problems in comment section. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.